that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. A guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
New Orleans leading by 3. Mr. Williamson, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree, and you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And again, no good by New Orleans. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And it's ball in the corner. Redick way outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's all knotted up.
And this is exactly how Redick makes his living. An incredible three-point shooter who shoots it quickly.
And the Pelicans with the possession. Shoots the three. Launches a three. Unable to get that one. And New Orleans will come the other way, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
First time don't plan on
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Back to Redick. And yes, it's good.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Redick from deep three-point land. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Melly. Outside for Redick. Now Hayes. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Redick. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's New Orleans with it. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. From downtown, Hart, no good. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here's Redick. And the Pelicans miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Bledsoe outside. Here's Hart from the arc.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Bledsoe for three. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz. And good that time. Bledsoe's got 6.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Oh, and the jam by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. From outside, off the mark. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Put this out, man. You're gonna put the same people in here.
And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Very hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Tuck that ass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
It's stolen by Adams. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 1st foul. Pelicans leading by 9. Pass the ball. Stolen by Bledsoe. By himself. And Ball slams it in.
And in transition, Ball is a problem. A quick decision maker who knows exactly where to go to get fast break opportunities.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
This is his 1st trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged
He wants some more?
star on the rise.
Jackson Hayes.
Ingram wide open. No good on the quick 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Williamson from long range. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Now Adams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Williamson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Ball from long range. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Ball.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
That's the shot that will take Williamson from hard to impossible to stop.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Redick with the bucket. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top, up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
It's got to be a boon for Bledsoe's confidence when he knocks this down. And he needs to do that more often, in my opinion.
New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
For 3, Ingram. He can't get it to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Adams. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Ingram missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Pelicans trailed by 4.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Here's Ball. And the shot goes down. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time.
What up,
At 6'9", with that wingspan of his,
man?
Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Pelicans pull it in. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They got possibly taller man. I'm probably enhance it. Trying to get one little win.
And Adams has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. Fires the three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line, only 71% as a shooter.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
1:31 left here in the third quarter. Back to Ingram. Pass to Melly. And the Pelicans miss again. New Orleans leading by 6. To the inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Bledsoe outside. Second chance shot. That one doesn't go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ingram attacking. They swipe it. And now the Pelicans on the break.
Money!
And he gets
Money,
the whistle.
motherfucker!
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
The Pelicans have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Pelicans trail by 7. And it's Hart, top of the key. And stolen by Reddick. And stolen by Reddick. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Ingram. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Here's Adams. No good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pelicans lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Kicks it out to Williamson.
Come on!
Off target from outside. The Pelicans trail. And stolen by Reddick. Now here's Reddick, the fast break opportunity.
How about that? Reddick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for your Pelicans.
New Orleans leading by 4. Deep 2 from Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Fires the 3. Excellent D there from Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Hart, no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. Pelicans leading by 8. Pass to Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
I love how Ingram toys with the opposition. Just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
At the line for 2.
We're going to put B out. You know we fucking up.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly.
That's his first personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
That's good from Ball.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Williamson. Here's Adams. And that one's drained from the low block. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
That's his second personal
I
foul.
couldn't get no wins on team, so I put him to myself, man.
New Orleans leading by 17. It's Ingram on the wing.
Bam.
Oh, good on the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Over Williamson.
Just 2 points.
Pass to Bledsoe.
Just 2 points in the fourth quarter.
There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Bledsoe's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Pelicans.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steven Adams.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
1:07 left in the fourth. Pass to Gabriel. Here's Alexander Walker. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Alexander Walker taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Ingram attacking. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Pass to Melly. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Misses the 3. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Alexander Walker.
Gave up, man.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Off target with that shot. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Hey, well. This nigga quit. This nigga quit right here.
Get sick before I end off my day. Hey, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard them straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping jack. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard them straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping jack. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay.
I'ma try everybody. They got Washington, Chicago.
They want my way, they want my way. They want my way. They want my way, they want my way. Getting paid by 23.
Okay. Flipper, I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. What else? I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Over. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Again. Winner. Sinner. I come a long way from a beginner. Big wheels in the winter. I'm a soul loser, so I became a winner. Top dollar, Don Dada. So I might have to holler. I'm fresh to death, but I don't pop my collar. I make a 20 tomorrow.
I don't even want to do that.
I cut her off if the mission failed. There's no taking L's. Win, never lose. Money play, never snooze. Stack the paper without choose. I just saw it with no clues. Walking the what's the move? I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again.
Sacramento. What's up, Mo Rider? Sweater Mall Red. What's happening, man? Appreciate the follow through, man. Appreciate that for the show. Make sure you follow me on Twitch if you fuck with Twitch too, man.
Don't quit until it's over.
Trying to get a little clean, a little deal done over here, man. Trying to get on and get some motherfucking I'm finna run these boys right here.
Some good friends. I hit the station and bought a Benz. I do it, you copy. I know
my first time playing this rap.
You got a 10, I stack 10 on 10.
This shit right here.
Please come again. In the back of the whole time I had the game.
I ain't playing up on my career.
I'd rather grind till it's over.
This shit alright right here.
Like a toaster.
I'm doing pretty good, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm doing better now since you done showed more love. Always.
I'ma win again.
Bless my hand up. Trying to pick up all these offers I had. Trying to do my chase for 99. I ain't there. So I'm gonna win this one. Oh, they giving me the advantage, man. You see my stats, man. I'm really doing this shit.
Don't quit until it's over. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again.
So you really passed my shot.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Charlotte Hornets. And they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Toronto with the ball. Powell for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know, People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Now here's Powell. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a three-point game. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. One-on-one here. Pass to Lowry. Back to Boucher. Shoots from 14. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
And it's blocked.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Powell. Holmes with the steal. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, He built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
To the left wing. It's Powell on the wing. It's Powell on the wing. And the dunk by Powell.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective. You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Here's Baines. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Toronto grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
Kept alive.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Bembry. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Pass to Davis. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trail by 5. Baines with it. Now guarded by Hield. Here's Johnson. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You have to be cautious in how you guard Hield. He's skilled at picking up the contact.
So far, he's hit all.
What the fuck?
All of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. The first one falls.
Well, everybody knows he's a talented guard. He's a deadly scorer. He can get hot in a hurry.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Thomas surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly. Bembry shot good. And here are the Kings now. They trail by 6. Here's Jeffries. Here's Bagley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the board.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Toronto ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this?
Fuck, man. Hold up. I'll keep Color motherfucker.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Fox. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Here's Fox. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, I love the rugged ferocity Fox plays with. I mean, he's fantastic at finding ways to convert through intense defense. Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Fox. No good there. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. Lowry can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 4. Fox, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
This is Fox at his very best. He's so hard to stop when he's attacking with force.
And Toronto turns it over again.
Oh, where you getting one from?
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Hield. Holmes down low. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He gets that one. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thomas, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here is Anunoby. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Lowry. For 3. They get it again. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was going on.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Van Vliet. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento making a switch here. The Kings trailing.
Who that?
Pass to Bagley. The kick out to Fox. Here is Whiteside. Left side, Bagley. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. And that one, good. Whiteside's got the lead up to 1 now for Sacramento. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
Good. And now a 3-point Kings lead.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
They recover it. Boucher with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Here's Fox. They swipe it. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And getting to the free throw line more and more. G8 awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
He's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Bagley. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The drive by Bagley. It's good.
What's up, Rick? What's up, bro?
Bagley's got his second bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Yep, that one goes in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
Here's Holmes. Pass to Bagley. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trailed by 3. Here's Powell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Halliburton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The three-pointer off the mark. They're running. Moving it up. Powell, that's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Barnes. Buries it down low.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
For Toronto, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Anunoby.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Holmes can't get it to go in. Raptors with the lead. And the dunk by Powell.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. And it's Fox with the jam.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, so fun to watch.
Davis in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And he launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Heald's got 11 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Back to Davis. Fox with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Oh, the quickness of Fox, excellent at being engaged and positioning himself to go for steals.
Pass to Baines. Over Whiteside. And again, no good by Toronto. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his first foul. Sacramento leading by 3.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
6 on the shot clock. It's Davis on the wing. And again, Toronto no up. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Pass to Hield. Here's Fox. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And stolen by Whiteside. Hield way outside. Offensive rebound. Bagley with the bucket.
Excellent awareness in the open floor. Bagley reads these situations well and makes the right call right there.
Pass to Powell. To the wing right side. Here's Watanabe. It's stolen by Bagley. That shot misses. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Kings on top. Ending the 3rd quarter with a The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lowry looking around. Fires the three. Watanabe, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Raptors making a switch here. Outside, Bagley. Here's Fox. Good, nice job down low. Fox has got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Bagley. And the Kings pushing it up now. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
Great work right there on the inbounds play, getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Let's go for T-shirt time.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson attacking. And Lowry has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The three. But they recover it. Van Vliet outside. Second shot opportunity. Lowry can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And the second free throw, good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Raptors trail by 10. Shoots. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Pass to Boucher. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and the guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Both teams will make substitutions. Barnes outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Overhealed. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 7. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of pressure.
He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Pass to Boucher. It's deflected.
The concentration from Barnes on defense. He knows exactly when to attack the shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And the Raptors with the ball. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter. Healed with it. .109 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Fox, no good. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Lowry. Over to the left wing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're up by 2. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Count it!
That's the kind of passion and leadership they need from Whiteside. A belief that when they need a big bucket, he's the guy to get it.
Pass to Powell. To the right side. Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside. Here's Jeffries. Boucher with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something that's rarely a good idea.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Eight seconds left in the fourth. But they get it back. Here's Powell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about...
Handle life story. Welcome everybody. Yeah. The attention at the school, cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home, so my mama was confused. I just wanted shoes, trying to keep up with the crew. How'd y'all get everything new? I'm from the same place as you. Decisions I would choose that could put me in the news. Ever since a Juve, I've been trying to. I had to handle life before I learned how to. If my daddy ever knew the trouble I get into, I was just a youth. I gotta thank you. Instead of going to, they threw up. And I love the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string, though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on... Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't make it to graduation. Mama told me I'm worth it.
Even your boy, man.
I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. I'm 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee then. 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weaver State. The David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it. First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends. I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting set in, but Liberty was still winning like David.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
On defense, Denver. Beal. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Oh, very quietly, Beal has matured into one of the game's best two guards. He's a strong playmaker, a dynamite scorer, and a solid defender.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Beal. Matthews, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Here's Hartenstein. And that one, good.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
And it's sent back by Jokic. Porter, no luck. And it's Beal in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide-open three is usually like a layup for him.
Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
Now here's Porter. 17 points in his last outing. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. He gets that one.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Now here's Matthews. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
I was on him, then I hurt my left knee. Told that I'm a dog, but you better not pet me. I hate jealous. That's my pet peeve. I just woke up, then I broke my left knee. My said I'm a dog, so I broke off my leash.
What up, Dre, man? Who I'm playing with, dog? Trying to get one of y'all to tell me who y'all want to see run. Who y'all want to see me run with, bro? One of my 3 viewers, man. Which one of y'all want to see me run? Dre, who want to see me run with? I ain't ran with nobody, so it don't matter to me.
Get into it. How you hating in abuse?
We got Philly, we got the Bucks, we got Boston.
I'm just trying to in the Ford Fusion while it's moving. Where's my brain? I didn't lose it, I didn't lost it, I didn't crash the coupe in Austin. I just seen a pink dog while it's swimming. I just grabbed my toothbrush and them bristles kinda tough. My sneakers cost too much and my flow too hard to touch. I just lost my left arm and my right hand joint. Hey, where you going, cuz? That's the wrong way to the club. Up, down, left, right. How the I get in this club? I put wheels on my butt. So much swag and you can't touch. When we
alright, we finna get down, dog. Now, nigga, give me a free win. Nigga playing, bro.
That's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like why the I live my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like why the I live my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I get rich. That's a switch to a lead. On my grinding, trying to find a way to eat up. Motive been survival, I can't find no time to sleep much. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that
the big phone, man.
Hey, do what you want, I shoot for the comments. I hope that the money I stack is accumulated. Don't say about the moves I'm making. Double sauces and something I feel in my body, so I handle problems, can't lose my patience. If I do, I turn Eddie Guerrero. Most of this probably the pew. You come through just to leave that little stitch in your face, and we try to steady improve. Eddie, we triple that ready. My execution got an evidence view. Step through hezzy, my step back is deadly. I left up and they curse on my groove. Keep that pressure away, I'm not folding. Ain't no weather gon' step in my chest for the cheddar if that's what it take to be golden. Make or break cause the money expose them. Keep them funny. They back with the holidays, so they really get cozy. Keep them dummy away from my packers. I hate when they act like they know me. Keep the money hungry. Everyone act like they broke me. Keep it calm. Gotta wash my hands cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who don't ever do me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long. Keep it calm. Gotta wash my hands cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them.
Hey, Les, he won't be driving today.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a loss to the Pacers in Indiana. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleptwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
The drive by Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Back to Walker. Tatum down low. And a wide open look for Walker. Boston, no good that time either. To the paint. Here's Harris. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
And here's Walker outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Embiid with the steal. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on two more. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. Back to Walker. Down low. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Pick and roll is Kemba Walker's game, and he slices and dices as a scorer, or in this instance, as a passer.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
Back to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Back to Teague. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Thibault. Howard trying to free himself up. Now, here's Maxey. Second shot opportunity.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. Taking two.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Over Howard. Dwight Howard grabs the board. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Outside Teague. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Pritchard sinks the triple.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now Thibault. Here's Maxey. And the shot is good. Maxey's got 6 points. Now here's Teague. Nobody near Williams. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers ahead, up 7. And the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Celtics trail by 7. And here's Walker. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. To the inside. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Outside, Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Simmons. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court, that's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Pass to Embiid. And the basket is good.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor him.
Walker surveying the floor. Over Simmons. Walker's shot is off.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Back to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. Pass to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons with it. And it goes down 2 points. Simmons got 16 points.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
And stolen by Tatum. And stolen by Simmons. Back to Milton. Pass to Simmons. Here's Milton. He had Simmons atop the key. Now Milton. Over Williams. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And it's in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Milton. Rebound by Williams.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Walker goes in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Curry with the three. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics trail by 16. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Walker. To the paint. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And here's Brown outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Walker. From deep. A shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Curry with a wide open look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
So it's both teams making.
All right, quick.
Look at how they got us in papers. Black boy, black hood, black trainers. Judging the cover of that book, no pages. Heard with the hatred curse is dangerous. That poverty curb is nature's. He really could have sent man doctor instead of just working patience. All now mumsies ain't even got no evidence. And that playlist. Bro, how can you call that justice? When blue see red, there's greyness. King of this castle, you're looking at greatness. Watch me.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot. Streets are cold, see the frost. Things I know, forbid. Probably would've made cross. That's my blood, family tree. No excuse, freedom cost. Took the risk, made mistakes. Pray I never repeat them.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot. Streets are cold, see the frost. Things I know, forbid. Probably would've made cross. That's my blood, family tree. No excuse, freedom cost. Take the risk, made mistakes. Pray I never repeat the loss. We pray to check on you. They gon' judge what we do. They don't speak no evil. They don't know me. We pray to check on you. Do this for my people. That don't mean illegal. They don't know me. We pray to check on you. Mind on how they treat you. Way too much.
They don't know me.
Pacify our women, justify the Get your mind and ribbons, making money off it, magnify the figures, pray we see the profit, how we find forgiveness. Feeling necessary, not hereditary. We were calling by the spirit, all my brothers hungry, appetite, I witness, lost the love, but they can't have the diamond chicken. No, because of what you look like, I wouldn't die. Never tell me that I have good times, I never said that I was any victim, because I was skinned in, still glistening, can I get a witness in this?
Rolling around my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them.
Rolling around my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. We pray to check on you. They gon' judge what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me. We pray to check on you. Do this for my people.
Man, Ben Simmons just murked out there.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers for the broadcast from Philadelphia. It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center.
What's up with you, though? Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you I appreciate you liking and following me if you get a chance to over there on Twitch. Trying to get affiliated, you know what I'm saying, and grow a little bigger, you know what I'm saying, and meet some better people, some good people like y'all. But 95% of this shit, 99% of this is for fun. That's the real reason. RP Pop and Rose. I'm finna have to. That's a different guy. He might know how to play with anymore. The other guy was pretty sorry with him. But I'm by far not the best. This is my first day playing like live. Right, like this with random teams. I just been playing my playoff. Like Red and Beach and shit like that.
We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. You look at the Celtics. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, they played extremely well during this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game that might not continue. The team they're facing wants to end the streak that they're on right now.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Back to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Walker. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons with it. Picked up by Brown.
Worth the price of admission.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Brown, good.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Back to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Walker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
what I really love about this kid, you know, Williams is he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Green, no luck.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Maxey. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Just 1 point separating the teams. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Celtics.
Unhindered, going all the way. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Tatum draws the double. Back to Williams. To the inside. Walker. From 20 feet out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, the screen gives Kemba the freedom necessary, right? How about the handle? Defense couldn't compensate. Turn out the lights.
And the shot goes in.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Williams. Pass to Walker. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's all tied in Philadelphia. We'll take. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Milton with it. Out guarded by Tatum. A shot by Milton, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Inside. Back to Thibault. Howard draws the double. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Tatum. Milton grabs the board. Pass to Korkmaz. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for your
and that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader, because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Boston making a switch here. Here's Green. Pass to Pritchard. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Harris from the arc. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Neesmith. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. They grab their own miss. There's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
The 76ers lead. Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now here's Brown. He has 6.
Oh my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
At the elbow, Williams. It's Brown with the drive, and he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Great D that time from Tatum. Boston trailing. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 10. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Philadelphia. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Korkmaz. And here is Milton. Howard with it. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead. To the wing on the left. Back to Brown. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems.
You got to be kidding. Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Outside, Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow. Harris trying to get free. Tries again. Up and in on the layup. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Floats it up for Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Off target from outside. Philadelphia leading by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Harris. Lock at 6. They get a hand on it. Embiid lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Outside, Green. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 11. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
1:49 left to play in the third.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Here's Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Korkmaz. The 76ers again can't hit it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
Both teams will make substitutions. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
It's Korkmaz in the corner. That shot, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Korkmaz to the wing right side. Here's Maxey. And just miss after miss right now. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Pass to Green. The kick out to Brown. Brown jams it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And they get it back. Green left side. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 76ers leading. Pass to Thibault. Here's Maxey. Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Philadelphia.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
And the rejection by Tatum. Pass to Walker. On the wing, Brown. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Here's Brown. Pass to Ojale. And that's going to be a travel.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise with a coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Austin making a switch here. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Tatum with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And the turnover again by Boston.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Here's Simmons. Outside Curry. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
All the officials are all over that
one. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Harris. Curry attacking. 6 to shoot. Embiid is at the elbow. And the shot is long.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Some athleticism on display. Jason Tatum, the speed, the strides on the drive.
Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the 76ers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They need this. And Simmons slams it in.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end. How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Embiid's shot is good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
1:36 left in the game. Pass to Milton. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Brown. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Brown's got 34 points.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
A shot by Milton, no good. Celtics leading by 10. It's Brown with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 13 points now in the quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Boston.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Tatum's shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Offline. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the...
Got me feeling like a dog when I sing the song. I can almost taste the cake, man, I can't wait. It's like every time that I write, me and Spirit take flight, connect and create light. Just like Ella said, boy, that's a major key. So now you ain't gon' tussle me. Must be out your brains, they got no shame. No type experience, they souls ain't big enough. That mean you not familiar. You ain't been here long enough. You not La Familia. Nah, so no we don't feel ya. Take our time to decide how to. It's a heist. Stick up, I mean to entice. When I say you not live up, yeah. So you might as well give it to me. I'll and one through the lanes, darker with the three.
Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Rolling out a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Hard to hear you when my mind's on 20 mil. Crack the code to the safe. Roll them, not a chance on the heist. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Make me fold. Can't make me fold. I'm solid as gold. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold.
Alright, now, we're gonna pop this shit off. Go for the dog.
You scream, this Venus, I might tell a collar water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cap 20,000 on the I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie as they be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and these speaks. No chick bun on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the clean street. I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Rain the alarm, it was.
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. You look at the Bucks. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And the atmosphere in this building is incredible. And as that win streak continues to grow, the fans' excitement has grown right along with it. And now we've reached that point where it's considered a frenzy.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Giannis. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Middleton on the wing. Giannis left side. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today. And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise with a coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But, Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Milwaukee making a switch here. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 7. And stolen by Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And Giannis throws it down.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trail by 6. And again, the Bucks miss. Brown with it. 7 points in the game. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Bucks working the ball around. No good from Connaughton. He lobs it up.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And it's the Bucks on the break. He gets it in there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
There's Brown with the 3. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. Craig pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 11 points.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Connaughton.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Now here's Brown. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 8.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent. How about the range from Kemba Walker? Boy, he's put in a lot of work to get better.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Giannis. He's got 9. And stolen by Jeff Teague.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Celtics leading by 12. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Green deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Pritchard. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. Tries again. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 11 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
The finish. And the dunk by Giannis.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Here's Pritchard. It's deflected. Taken away by Holiday. Middleton left side. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Green. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Teague. 5 to shoot. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jeff Teague.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Unloads from 13. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass. Kemba.
Middleton on the wing. Lopez right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Walker. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Brown outside. Pocket 6. From deep. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. A 3 for DiVincenzo. But they recover it. On the wing, Holiday. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch! Shot clock at 2. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Holiday, here we go. Lopez, no luck.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Boy, it takes some guts to pull up from 3-point range on the fast break, but definitely the right move. You drill it, you look good.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
They get the rebound, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Checking in for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis.
Boston leading by 8.
Bryn Forbes. DJ Augustine.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes.
They swipe it. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Tice. Inside. Augustine with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Forbes can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Brown. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Forbes has it in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Connaughton. Rebound, Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Tatum. Craig pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's stolen by Tice. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Here's Augustine. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 8. Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Outside Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 9.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Bucks trail by 9. Holiday attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
At the line for 2. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum on the wing. Five on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot by Williams, no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And stolen by Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the 3 off target. Bucks trail by 7. Outside Holiday. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 4. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Tipped away. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. He's covered by Brown. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Here's Brown. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Lopez right side. Rebound by Williams. Boston leading by 3. Floats it up for Walker.
My goodness, Kemba under duress, big-time basket.
Pass to Middleton. Wide open. Offensive rebound. And here is Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brown outside. Outside, Walker. Pass to Williams. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Ojale. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. The shot comes out. Great D that time for Middleton.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And they do have a foul to give.
That's good from Williams.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Giannis left side. Middleton outside. Inside. The kick out to Holiday.
there.
And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You got to respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
To tie it up. Bullseye.
Bitch ass nigga.
A tremendous three to tie it up.
What?
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now a timeout called by Boston. That'll be a 5-second call. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Pass to Lopez. That shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum trying to break free. Brown, good. Brown's got the first basket here in overtime for the Celtics. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 2.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Here's Lopez. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. We play just over a minute here in OT. Brown outside. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Pass to Ojale. Walker surveying the floor. Here's Brown. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Good on the first in that shrink. The margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. Over Giannis. And it's Brown missing. The Bucks working the ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Poked away. Back to Williams. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Oh! And it's all knotted up.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And so Brad Stevens decides to call timeout. right side. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition.
Here we go.
So it's the Bucks now. To the wing right side. Back to Giannis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giannis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. For 3, Middleton. And the 3 ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1:43 left in the second overtime period. Good stuff.
Start off fast, but I end good. Closing the show, baby. Closing the show.
Austin making a switch here. And it's Lopez penetrating. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And Brown drops them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Here's Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Walker. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Shot by Brown. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
It's the first that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Tatum. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
So it's the Bucks now. Now here's Brown. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive by Boston. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. And it's Brown missing. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first of 2, no good.
Quick.
We gotta get it, told the coach, she gave me minutes, don't complain on why I be living, they don't like on why I be winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty, cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah. Gotta get it, told the coach, she gave me minutes, don't complain on why I be living, they don't like on why I be winning, yeah. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty, cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah. Yeah, they liking how I'm living, I've been praying how about.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Aldridge. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
To Holmes on the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Outside, Batum. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Kings moving the ball around. Inside, Holmes. And that one is off. Good D by Miller. A shot by Batum, no good. And now the fast break, Fox with the ball. And finished off by Bagley.
No, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
To the middle. And stolen by Aldridge. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Fox. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the three. Fox really working on improving in that area.
Basket good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Holmes, good.
And more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And here's Portland. They trail by 1. And Aldridge slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Here's Bagley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bagley's got his second bucket.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Pass to Roy. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Kings. Barnes looking around. Now, here's Holmes. And Fox has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. And here's the break. Pass to Campbell. Outside, Batum. Aldridge, good. Aldridge has got 5 points so far.
Great size and great balance for a big man. Aldridge does a superb job of finishing through the contact.
Here's Fox. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Sacramento with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Bagley. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nicholas Batum.
How about that? Taking on the challenge, the physical part of the game, something Bagley's trying to get better with.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Bagley in the post. And Oden sends it back. And now in transition, it's Roy. Here we go. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Down low. And slam dunk by Canby.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Barnes. Over Canby. Here's Halliburton. And that one comes up a bit short. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And he's good on the three ball.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Barnes left side. Canby with the steal. Here's Mills. That ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Mills has got the lead up to 7 now for Portland. Joseph looking around. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Joseph. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Right side Roy. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, here's Bagley. He has 7. Outside, Joseph. Back to Bagley. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Bagley's got 9.
Well, Bagley's so effective on the inside. He's got decent power, but it's the quickness that gets it done.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Kings making a change here. Here's Roy. 9 points in the game so far. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Trailblazers Shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls for Roy. The Kings trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Left side, Bagley. Back to Hield. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mills looking it over. Back to Roy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
And that one falls for Roy. Roy hits them both.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now, here's Bagley. He's got 9.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Joseph with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield can't hit. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-2 run here. Roy. The rebound by Hield.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Halliburton. And they'll keep possession. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Roy with the jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Outside, Fox. To the paint. Over to the left wing. And it's Halliburton missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mills. Outside for Batum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And stolen by Miller. And now Batum pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
He quit. He gonna quit. He done. Yeah. Beat him down. Beat you down.
How many times I gotta tell you that? How many famous do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, everything kosher. Came in with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet it all at the table at poker. Just look at their faces. I know they don't like I'm them over. This is crazy. You never gonna catch me out rocking a choker. I'm on some right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. He getting.
I got 100 in cash, I'm about to spend right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Young blowing old money, spending million, make it back. Whoa, made enough off old hustle. I don't even got it back. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spend it. You know the routine, you know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags, you know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Fingerprints on that. Keely sent you to a new crib. Bad speak pig Latin with a new seal. Sticker price with the Raekwon with the root deal. Slice of pine we all eat. Sticker strong my with these weirdo. Swear to be paranoid. Treat the jet like it's cab fare. So the came back for it. Your whole clique be your for a small Larry. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Boat, Rest Well, Collins Ave in the high rise.